Should we act drunk?
Yeah, fuck, we're hammered now. No, you just pick it up with
the story.
Yep.
I have to make sure I don't say anything that makes me look too bad.
No, don't.
I'm just kidding. Honestly, I think overcoming your past self is actually a good thing.
For sure.
So I don't ever hesitate to tell people how I used to be or the mistakes that I've made or have made.
Look, insurance sucks. I just make it suck less.
Here's the story.
This is the story all about how
my life got turned upside down.
There we go.
All right, so I was involved with
bad things.
Hood rats. I was involved with hood rats. I like to call them cockroaches. So I had friends that were.
It's gonna get some hits.
I had friends that were very. I was surrounding myself with
shitty people,
drug dealers, gangbangers, and I don't know why. When I talk about it, I get embarrassed, right? So in the hood all the time, hanging around these people, I said, look, I want to be cool with y'all. I love you guys. Because I did. I'm the most loyal person that I think in the world. Like, I'm extremely loyal. So when, I started realizing that I was kind of screwing off, I guess you'd say, I said, okay, I'm done with this. It was actually probably right after 8%. I said, I'm done with this. I stopped hanging around them all the time. I stopped going around them. Kind of started putting my focus towards the insurance career. But I still was cool with them. I still talked to them. And then about a month after I stopped, a month after they stopped being able to use me to their advantage, I got about $1,200 stolen from me. And at that time, $1,200 was my rent and me eating for the next month, right? Or my re-up money, whatever you want to say. I was still screwing off a little bit, but I got robbed. Got my $1,200 taken by my best friend. I thought he was my real good friend. I'm telling you, these people screwed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a blessing for me that they screwed up, because they probably would have just ended up dragging me down, getting me arrested or some shit. I got lucky. I never got arrested. But after that, I called it quits, cut ties, didn't talk to any of them. And so what we were talking about was what do you have to do to get away from those people? That made it easy for me. Mm-hmm. Because when somebody screws me over, I get into like revenge mode. And
you have a choice to get away from them.
I had no choice but to get away from them. They tried to make it out like they didn't do it. I'm like, you're fucking retarded. First of all, I have cameras and you're on camera doing it. But all that shit aside, it helped me that they screwed me over.
Right.
So if you're stuck in a situation where, somebody hasn't screwed you over, but they're dragging you down, you just got, sometimes, honestly, for that particular person, I never should have talked to them again. Before they robbed me, I never should have talked to them again. I wanted to continue being cool with them. Mm-hmm. They're cool people, fun to hang out with, but they're so stupid, and they drag you down, and they're not even really cool. Because really what's cool is, being successful, not being average, and these losers just continue to do the same thing over and over and over again, like insanity. So that story is why I probably got lucky and my best friend screwed me over, and now I'm here.
You changed your environment.
It changed everything for me, and I had already taken the initiative. That's why he robbed me.
Yeah.
Because he knew I was done with him.
Right.
But, and that's that hood mentality. Because here's the thing.
The hood of Tupelo.
Here's the thing. If you're cool with me and you're loyal to me, and you say, look, Johnny, go do your thing, brother. I got your back anytime you need it. If you think I wouldn't, at some point buy your freaking, all of y'all are so fucking broke, and you could have had a relationship that literally could have, put y'all in a situation where you could make some money.
Right.
And it's just crazy to me that people, it's loyalty. All you have to do is be loyal. But if you're loyal to the wrong things, then it's going to come back on you for sure.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's so true about the loyalty, because you could be you could be loyal to, they are loyal to what they're doing. They're loyal
gang banging
to the hood rat
loyal
stuff.
To the
whatever gang. There's somebody watching this thing in like the Bronx, and they're like, dude, you don't know gangs in Tupelo, Mississippi, but who knows, man? That down south gang stuff.
I don't give a shit what they know. I know they suck.
It's true though, and also let me just say the being successful is cool, right? You'd said that. Well, there's so many definitions of successful, right? And it is each individual person's,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's up to them to decide what success looks
Right.
like to them, right? So we're not just talking about money. You know, he said y'all broke as shit. That doesn't, you know, that's not a problem. Listen,
Trust
being broke
me.
is not a bad
Trust me.
thing unless you're, you know, stealing from other people. Like if you, I mean, some of the best childhood memories I have, I know we were broke, you know, like
Right,
I had
same,
great times
same,
and
man.
whatever, man. Like
My dad didn't start making money until he ditched my mom.
and it ain't
He didn't
freaking.
ditch her. She ditched him. He was happy about it.
Oh man, Johnny Brock unfiltered, everybody.
So I wanted to. Well, I had something I was going to say, and then I just
It's all
gone.
good, brother.
But it's all good. It'll
It's
come
all
back
good.
after the podcast.
It's all good. I can segue us into something else too, because I gotta bring it up, and I've been, you know, waiting to bring it up at the end. But
Why don't we talk about sales?
thank you very much. So AEP, right? Let's like specific AEP. I didn't bring it up earlier because I wanted to you know, introduce those that don't know you to you,
Right.
Because you're an unsuspecting character, right? Sometimes like you got the tattoos, and you know you came from the hood rat shit, right? It's just like that's a cool.
I got all these in the
You know,
Navy.
that's why I play the whole, you know, construction to, you know, $250,000 card a lot, you know, because like, man, that was ingrained in my identity. Like working with a damn shovel, like hard work. That was like, I still,
sucks,
you know, you get shit from your friends, right? You get shit from your old buddies on, you know, or whatever. If you listen to them, right, they would say like, man, you're no better than us. You were just like us one time, blah, blah, blah. Like
Right.
I get shit from, you know, even my family sometimes are like, whatever. And it's not like intentional or bad or whatever, but like, you know, oh yeah, you're behind a desk all day, or you're in the air conditioning, that ain't real work, and da 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 da. And that, like that, I believe that when I was younger, like I believe like, well, this ain't work. This is not work. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't work, man. We're having a good time.
This isn't work.
And that's why I'm gonna make more money in 2022 than I ever have before, because I'm gonna have a whole lot of fun, and income's gonna be the outcome of that, right?
Right.
So, anyways. So I wanted to get through some of your past and what brought you to insurance. And I know, you know, Justin, first of all, we joked a couple times, but serious shout out to Justin, because what he did was he was a leader, you know, like he built something and continues to build something, and it's impacting lives more than just, you know, financially, and even in his own family. And that's like the true testament. You know, sometimes you look at people that are successful and they don't really have, people around them are falling off, or like they're not able to build a team, or there's something going on there. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to look at your own self and say like, hey man, what's going on? Like if I'm not able to build this, what the heck's going on? Like you may be missing some sort of a leadership skill
100%.
or maybe some insecurity or whatever. But fast forward, right? Your brother was a great leader, built a company, helped build a company, blah, 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 brought you in. You changed your environment. You got rid of a bunch of old friends, and then you went to town selling. And this year for AEP, you were the #1 agent for
Medicare Advantage.
Medicare Advantage.
Yeah, Medicare Advantage.
I mean, hey, what about overall? You're still up there,
Well, here's the thing. You have the Bobby Brock office,
right?
which is about 5 agents in there. And those 5 agents, they handle the majority of our business.
Right.
The walk-ins, the call-ins, that's where they go to.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I didn't really necessarily want to be in that office. If Justin that was his plan, I would have done it, of course, and knocked it out of the park. But I know my brother. He wants me next to him. So I'm in his office now, which is the marketing and the training side of things.
Mm-hmm.
And everything for me is outbound. I'd say, you know, of the 600, I think on the way here I was listening to the Massive Gains podcast with Justin Stark and Steven that they did a couple days ago.
Massive gains.
When I was out of town, yeah. So they said on there, I think I had like 660 apps for the whole year.
Right.
Which the guys in the other office, they're hitting thousands because
They got the inbound.
the inbound. So I would say 20% of my 660 was inbound referrals, things like that. You know, overflow or whatever. Maybe Justin's of course handed me leads before. It's not pretending like I'm not blessed here. And even though I do a lot of outbound and mostly outbound, I'm still blessed.
Yeah.
Because I have so many leads, it's ridiculous. This
Right.
is why I want to bring people out to train with us, because I can train you and I have plenty of leads.
Right.
Like I could just go to my computer and print off 1,000, and no problem.
Right.
And they may be aged, but
They were a good lead at one
aged
point in time.
leads are great.
Yeah.
If you're scared to call aged leads, you're dropping the ball.
Yeah.
Aged leads are awesome.
Well, we'll do cold calls, man. We can cold call all kind. I'm not going to give away too much, but we cold call different fields that are known to pay for their own health insurance. And dude, it's not a hard conversation to get into. People ain't happy about their coverage.
That's right.
And when it's this time of year especially, people are looking at different options. So the age lead's as good as any other lead. But that's cool to hear that your majority of your production was outbound.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I would love to sit over there and get all that, but at the same time, like I probably couldn't be here right now if I wasn't, no salary, make what you get, kill what eat what you kill, whatever. Right. So I want the freedom to be able to. In my head, really, what I picture is, Justin being able to send me places to train new agents or whatever, kind of be his,
trainer.
Be where he can't be, right?
Right.
So in the future, that's kind of what I would like. But right now, I do think it's just buckle down.
Yeah.
Talk to. Sales is, for me, it's just a relationship.
You didn't do any sales before
Never.
you got into sales.
But I did watch my dad sell Plan F Medicare supplements my whole life.
Okay.
So I knew a little bit about it. And, it's just, for me, where I want to be is to continue growing the relationships with agents or Medicare beneficiaries or under 60, they don't have to be Medicare, but anybody.
Right.
Anybody that I can build a relationship with and provide value to, that's what I'm focused on.
Yeah.
Because that's going to get me to where, of course, I want to own hundreds of millions of dollars in real estate, but that takes time.
And money. Hundreds of millions to be
Hundreds
exact.
of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely a marathon, not a sprint, right?
Right.
So
what are you on scripts? Or are you
No script
free
for me.
flowing? I mean, so like what was the learning curve like? I mean, from not selling, working in a restaurant, working in whatever, like what are some of the biggest things that helped you to be able to sell other than listening to your dad sell Plan Fs, right?
it's in my nature, and it's part of my personality that when I know something, I'm very authoritative. And that's not just with Medicare
That might
sales.
just be a Brock thing
It's
in
a
general.
freaking Brock thing. I think it is. Because if I know something and I'm so confident in the outcome of
Convicted.
of me telling you like it is, that's why I'm so good over the phone, because I think after the first 5 or 6 minutes or 7 minutes, people are kind of like, damn, this he's going to put me in the right spot.
He's a professional.
He knows what the hell he's talking
right.
about. It's not like I don't use a script. Hey, Miss Betty, this is Johnny. How you doing? Like I say things that a lot of people who train agents would say not to say.
Yeah.
And
a lot
think
like myself, I say some off the wall shit. Eric's heard me say some crazy shit on the phone.
You have to. You
got to set yourself apart.
You can't be boring.
Right.
And you have to set yourself apart, because people here, especially if you're in Medicare, these old folks, they're getting calls all day from John in Pakistan, and they're getting
There ain't
calls.
no Johns in Pakistan.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. They're in Pakistan.
Bullshit. You ain't no damn John.
Yes, exactly. They're getting those calls all day. So when they pick up the phone, sometimes...
Man, I just thought of Southern Dad and how funny.
Southern Dad's
how
hilarious,
funny that
man.
damn
Shout out
speeding
Dane the
ticket.
Great, man. He's hilarious.
Dude, Justin had him on that. I was like, this is gold. I love it.
Dane the Great's something special. If you're on TikTok and you don't watch Southern Dad,
Dude, he's hilarious.
You gotta check him out. He's so
hilarious.
funny. Especially if you're from the South, and your uncle is that guy. Of course, my uncle's not, but like I know uncles like that.
Right. Son, you got this speeding ticket in the mail. Dying.
He's a character for sure.
Hey, do you have a custom Johnny Brock bobblehead yet?
Is that supposed to be you?
Who do you think it is?
This looks more like.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Look at the damn tattoo. It's my actual tattoo. If you look real close.
Yeah. How much did you pay for this?
I didn't pay for it. See that insurance
Oh, it's a
company there?
gift?
They gave it to me as a gift right here on the top. They gave it to me as a gift for being a good referral partner.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Right? Here, let's see. Tell me, guys, if you think that looks like me or not. Get it in focus here. Does that look like me?
It looks like Medicare Bob.
Medicare Bob. Hey, this is Medicare Brad. Medicare Brad's office.
Have y'all stepped into Medicare any?
Yeah, we write some Medicare. I mean, we
Mostly MAs or?
a lot of MAs. I guess. I mean, I'm not the expert on it, but I guess Florida has a lot of good MA plans.
They do.
So
Low max on
we
that.
we have two agents really that specialize in it, and I'm funneling a lot of my leads to those guys. But it is. You know,
should send them out to the Hype House.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. I have so much fun coaching, training agents, doing this stuff, and you know, it's really like taking me out of the producer seat a lot. And we were talking about it before we went live, and you know what I want to do is have a head of that department, right? That group division, because we write some group, you know, the individual under 65, Medicare, even breaking Medicare into Advantage and Supplement, and having somebody that really is kind of running point on that. And so we have a ton of opportunity next year. That's why I was talking recruiting, because you know I'm shifting gears a little bit next year, where we're, you know, traditionally I have the most fun recruiting an agent recruiting a person who doesn't even have a license, right? Getting, like, your story is just, it gets me excited. It's so cool. Somebody that wasn't in insurance, right? It didn't have, it was kind of a blank slate for the most part. Maybe some baggage, but you know, some a blank slate as far as, you know, you didn't work for this agency, you didn't work for this agency. So I've always really enjoyed taking somebody that didn't have a license, bringing them into the business and showing them the ropes, right? Next year, and I'm still focused on that, right? We're looking to grow into a new office. I'll show you the video, the walkthrough. Actually, the video is going to be live in a couple days, but we did a walkthrough a building that looks really good. We might, we'll see what happens, but Healthcare Solutions team, the company I'm with, is we run all of our business through them mostly. They are going to buy an office here locally, and we're just going to fill that damn thing up, you know, 6,000 square foot. Or we're looking in that range. So, you know, again, the going to transition from so much non-licensed individuals to, hey, we're looking for some trained killers now, too. You know, we're looking for some trained killers that are ready to get after it, but maybe just don't have the right vehicle. You know, not been burned by, maybe burned by an agency is a bad thing, but not been, you know, brainwashed by this agency or that agency that this is better or that's better, but like someone that's really coachable, ready to go after it. And there's a wealth of opportunity, man. Like this Sarasota, Florida is blowing up. I don't know, you've never been here before, have you?
First time I've ever been.
So I'm gonna show them around a little bit of Sarasota. But Sarasota, Florida is blowing up. It's a great place to be. Tampa's blowing up. You know, there's a great opportunity to recruit. And I'm looking for like 22 to 26, you know, 28. They don't have no damn kids, no wives, no husbands, no, like, just ready to get after it, you know, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So anyways, that's a whole different story, but we're looking to have nothing but fun in 2022. And we got some exciting things too. I'll just do a little teaser real quick on the new podcast we're launching the beginning of next year, probably starting in January, but I'm not going to give too much detail, but just know it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of cool guests. We're going to talk about a lot of different stuff, a lot more topics than just insurance, right? We're going to get wide and have a ton of fun with it, but it's all going to be stuff that can help. And so, you know, this is a cool kind of, you know, transition into this. I had a lot of fun, man. I'm happy you came down. Anything you want to share before we sign off, or anything you want to add in, throw in? Camera's yours, dude.
The camera's mine?
The camera's yours, dude. Right. Make it happen.
Thanks, guys. I had a blast. You know, Brad's really cool. Great guy.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
Thanks for everything. One thing for real about this guy is nobody supported my story more than Brad Hannon over the past couple of years that I've been involved in the industry, so I appreciate that.
I appreciate you telling me that. I didn't know that. That's cool.
It's 100% true. More support by this guy than anybody, so I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing this recording.
Yeah.
And I'm super happy to have some drinks with you after this.
And if you have a story like this or anything, I mean, if you just have a cool story, reach out, because, dude, you know what? Like, learn a lot about myself too, man. A lot of people have told me that, and I genuinely am so happy for people. Like, I think when you get to, you know, I could never achieve another dime of success or whatever. Like, I could never achieve another thing and just be right where I'm at. And I'm not complacent, but just right where I'm at, and see people passing me up, but I can cheer for them. Like, for whatever reason, the reason is because shit never happened for me. Like, it didn't happen. Like, a few people did it. You know, a few people could clap for me no matter what. And so now, man, when I see people winning, it just gets me excited. Like I want to be around winners. I want to change my environment like you. That's the ticket.
Another thing would be that when you see those people pass you, it's not going to help your tower to tear theirs down.
No shit.
So honestly,
it will help you to grab hold and
that's what I was
ride
about to say.
with
You might want to just grab a hold of them and let them shoot you up a little bit.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm gassing them up so much, dude? Hey, take me with you. Take me to the hype house.
Follow my Instagram, Johnny_BBI.
Boom.
Boom.
That's for Bobby Brock Insurance.
That's right.
If you didn't know.
It was MC Gurus, but we had to switch that up, I guess. Trademarks. What are you gonna do? We're not giving you $1 million for it.
There you go. Well, man, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna go have a beer, maybe two. Find $1 PBR and.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Thanks.
I'm a health insurance hustler. Bradley Hannon's the name. I'm here to teach these